Hey there guys, welcome back to another video, and today, as of the request of my one friend, I'm going to make a video on how to build a website. So, first of all, we gotta get the HTML file opened up. So, now that we have this HTML file opened up, we gotta specify the doc type. The doc type is basically a thing where it tells the browser what the web page is. If you set this, it knows that it's actually a modern web page, and it won't try to use crappy ancient HTML standards for compatibility reasons with like 90s websites. So basically, yeah, that's pretty important. And here we're going to save this file as index.html. You might be going, but Techflash, why is the name index significant to this? What does that even mean? Well, let me tell you about servers. Servers are basically the things that host the web pages. They will grab a file from the hard drive of the server, ship it over the internet, and bam, ends up on the viewer's computer. Let's give you an example here. If I was to go to my website here, techflash.ga, visit it, check it out, please. You can see it immediately boots up to this front page here. How does it do this? Because of the index.php, but that's not important. Just keep in mind the name index is important, not the extension, really. Because the web server is this thing that looks for the index file, because that's always going to be the front page, for reasons that are too complicated for me to be diving into in this video. Keep in mind that if you name it, say, I'm going to rename this here, and I name it main page.html. Also, I just realized you guys couldn't see the browser at all while I was doing that. And this is what I was saying, that's the page that loads up when you go to the web page. If I name it main page.html, and I go to my server here, and I show you what's going on here, move my face cam out of the way. As you can see, it says that it's not found because there is no index file for it to load, meaning no web page. If I specifically specify that I want it to load main page.html, yeah, it loads up the blank page just fine. That's what I was trying to get across, that you really should specify that it's the index.html, which makes it way easier. So now, I'm going to go ahead and write our HTML tag. That basically saying, hey, everything inside of this tag, inside this HTML/HTML, everything inside of there is website stuff, and not just random gibberish. Inside of there, put our head tag. That'll come in handy in a later video. And now we have our body tag. This is going to be the main thing that you want to mess with. This is going to be where all the visible content for the web page is going to go. Like, say if I put like that, as you can see, the auto tuner actually combines it all. You'll see why in a second. If I now go back to the web page, and now I go back to index.html here, it's just that gibberish. Now we're going to learn our first HTML tag here. The BR tag. The BR tag is basically telling it when there's going to be a new line of text or tags or whatever. So, say I add BR tags after the end of each of these lines of gibberish. Alright? That's not at all what I wanted it to do. Hang on. 1 second while I disable that. There we go. So, see, I apologize. I'm bad at, switching between things here. This is what I was saying about all these BR tags after the end of these lines of gibberish. If we now go back into the browser, refresh the page, I said we refresh the page. Now, voila, we have 4 lines of random gibberish. So, let's actually change this gibberish to something, useful, So, let's learn our second HTML tag here. I'm just gonna get rid of all of this because I'm gonna be wiping it for something more useful. An H1. These things are awesome. It makes big, strong, bolded letters. So, let's see. Big, strong, bolded letters. And we'll go back to the browser again. Ta-da! Big, strong, bolded letters. Now we could make those even bigger and stronger and more bolded using CSS, but that's for a much later video. That comes after you've learned, at the very least, the basics of HTML. So, let's get learning those basics here. H1 is not the only tag. You also have H2, which looks like... Actually, let's just do this. Let's have browser and the code side by side here. Can that work? This. Okay, maybe not that big, but let's try this. Will that work? There we go. That works. As you can see, big, strong, bolded letters. That's an H2. This is an H1. Save here. Wait, why does that not change? Hang on. Okay, so that is an H1. Okay, so that's an H1. That is not an H1. That's an H2. It should be auto refreshing, but this is an H3. You can go all the way down to H6, which is like, if I remember correctly, it's even smaller than regular text. You have that. Now let's compare that to regular text here. Normal letters. No, that seems roughly the same. Anyways, let's change this back to an H1. And let's learn our next tag. Maybe you want to have a bunch of text, like a big block of text. Let's go past our normal letters here. Let's add a P tag. P is for paragraph. So you can have like line 1, BR, line 2, BR, line 3, BR, and you have all that. If you remove the BR tags, then that happens, because it doesn't know that you want it to go to a separate line. So therefore it joins them together on the same line. So, let me check something quick. One moment here. There we go. I came up with a better solution here. This browser preview thing. I think okay, never mind, but it doesn't work how I was thinking it would, but so we have learned the heading tags, regular text, and paragraphs. You might think that's all the main things for web development, but oh no, there's so much more yet to still learn. So, we're going to do the rest of that. We're going to do this in segments, because obviously I can't record all this for like 1 month straight teaching you guys how to build websites. So we're going to do this in episodes. Each episode we're going to learn either at least one new thing, or greatly improve on something that we've already learned. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, because I got to get editing this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.